Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. So much talk about full-backs these days, whether they're wingers and offensive or good defenders. Zambrotta seems to tick all the boxes.
Well, I just like to refer to him as the complete package. He developed into a very tough-to-beat defender and retained all his attacking instincts, and that marriage has made him outstanding.
He's found the way through. Oh, great leap! Harmlessly behind. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Lam, aimed beyond the defence. And this is Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Can he finish? Best.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Schweinsteiger. Can he get on the end of this? Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Pull it. Rodri. Pull it. And here's Schneider. It's Schneider! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Neymar with the short one. Tries a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Ajax have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Goes for the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Tries one from range. Magnificent! A finish right from the top draw. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Ajax have fired themselves in front. Oh, he's having a go! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And this is closer. Oh, that is... He's having a hit! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Germany really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rodri is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And it's closer. And here's Götze. Götze! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ajax have the chance to go the other way. Quality ball.
Best really was well marshalled there because he was denied the...
Oh, what has happened here? Real chance! He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Well, the correct option was taken in the circumstances. The correct execution wasn't.
Jordi Alba. He's picked his way through. Jordi Alba charging forward down that flank. And a header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Cannavaro is there, and he can pick it up. Now it's Neymar, looking for options for movement. He's got away. Plenty to aim at here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's been cut out, well played. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Ajax are looking to break at pace. Pull it. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Messi. He takes a shot! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's intervened well there. And here's Messi. Best is onto this. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Best threads one in. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. Defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cannavaro makes the interception. He's a sharp little ball here. That's really nicely played. And it's played in here. Buffon deals. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Ajax leading by 1 at the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Ajax can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. And we are back on the way. Ajax leading courtesy of the game. And a chance! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Ajax are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And here's Kurtzer. Caught offside that time. Baresi does really well to win the ball there. Well, played right into his path. Thinks about the shot. Oh, good effort. Oh, he's hit the bar. And it's in. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Mario Götze. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. Flashes it across. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Rodri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Substitution for Ajax.
Number 3 coming up.
Neymar. Number 22, Schneider. Number 5, Gullit. Coming on the field.
They've played it
Number
short.
14, Johan Cruyff.
No, he's seen through all of that.
21, Mohamed
And
Salah.
now they can spring out of
Number
defence.
15, Fermin. Substitution
He's
taken
having a
place.
shot! And there's a goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Ajax go up by 2 and are looking good.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Now it's Yamal. So much time and space here. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Germany are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard.
Shapes to shoot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Good ball, good take. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, a gilt-edged chance! And he's definitely onside. Here it is, crossed in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
He's had a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Ajax get their 4th corner. And it's Vieira. He's on it, can he get away?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Has a look and place it forward. Goes for goal! Oh, it's come off the upright. Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Cruyff clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against France.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. So Jim, who would you identify as the... Tries one from range! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Good read, needed to be. Luis Suarez!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Pull it. Neymar.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
And the pass is intercepted. And it's Schneider. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Robertson. That is good progress on the left. Pull it. Well, there's a probing ball. Thuram. Ajax are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's bustling through here! And he's taking no chances there. De Paul.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Rodrigo De Paul. That's a good run down the left. Here's Vieira. Gattuso. And here's Bellingham. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Rodri was in no mood for any of that. Chips it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's Robertson. Now this could be a chance. Played back in. Now it's Hullet.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Neymar clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Rodri knocks it out wide. It's a good one he's making out on the left. Has a look up and delivers.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
France are looking to go forward now. Now it's Neymar. Still goalless. Bellingham. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Look at the space here. Real chance! That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Vieira. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Vieira. Robertson cuts it out. Alaba. Well, a I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Good ball, good take. Rodri. Oh, this is a chance, surely! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Not the most convincing of passes. Gattuso. Played towards the other side. Looking for the run. Dembele gets into a good position. Bullet is the team's great visionary. And he's intervened well there. De Paul. Robertson. And it's Gattuso. Gattuso. Out towards the flank. Vieira. And for the first half, that is that. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Ajax really seemed to lose their way a bit, it has to be said, Peter, having started the game quite strongly. I think the boss is going to have to find a way to reignite the fire now.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0.
Substitution in progress.
So let's get the ball rolling. So neither side has yet broken through. Neymar picks it up out wide. And a chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. This looks promising. He's having a shot!
Sneijder really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Desai deals with... Great chance! Marvellous goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
The first breakthrough.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one... Terrific effort! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Rodri. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
France have a free kick. Played out wide. Passing is crisp and sharp. De Paul has it in a wide position. And he's there to clear it. Now it's Neymar. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Knocks it into space. A quick look, thought about cutting inside.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 5.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Neymar. Number 22. Schneider.
Oh, this looks sharp.
On the field.
Vinicius Junior. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Johan Cruyff.
And they win it back again. And that is well cleared.
Substitutions taking place.
Ajax perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Cruyff. Now, can they get him away? And this is Luis Suarez. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Substitution for Ajax.
Ajax have their third corner.
Rodri. Number 9. Suarez. Coming on the field. Number 6. Conte. Number
And it's been
20,
taken short.
Ibrahimovic.
He is just caressing the ball. Ajax get their fourth corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's lost his man here. Can he get on the end of this? Now that's well seen too. Opts for safety. That looks a good cross.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, good read. Vinicius Junior! And that's a sharp finish. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
France have reclaimed it. Vinicius Junior is onto this. And here's Ibrahimovic. And there's the shot! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
They're up to 5 corners now. France have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good-looking ball. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. And reclaimed it in a trice. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Towering header! Harmlessly behind.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
O'Shea. Danny Olmo. Oh, it's beyond the defence. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's managed to get free. He's on it. Can he get away? And a header! That could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try...
Can he finish? That was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing for me.
That's that, the end. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little...
Shoots! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
India with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Ajax have the chance to go the other way. And here's Gerrard. Diouf. And he shoots! Oh, well played, well sorted out. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Forlan. Silvestre has the space to skip. Terrific effort! There it is! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
India are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Ajax are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Gullit proves just a little bit too strong. Neymar, nice bit of skill, and he's away. Diouf.
Ajax are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Thuram calmly anticipates. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. And it's Forlan. Neymar. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Neymar. Out towards the flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's the header! In he goes again! And that's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Diouf duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about them.
Forlan! And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
After 24 minutes is
India find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That's a look and place it forward. It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. And he was quick to react. And he is deftly away. Chance! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Forlan has just shown why those situations demand a higher grade of focus. He fluffed it.
And now they can spring out of defence. That is good alertness. Neymar. And there's green grass ahead of him. And a chance! Great football, shot and save.
India really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Ajax are looking to go forward now. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
Out of play for a goal kick.
India are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking for options from real chance! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Ajax are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Bonucci. Rodri. Vieira. That's going wide left. He's found a way through. Neymar's cross.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Silvestre. Now he's off and running. welcomes it in.
2 added minutes has been
He's in a great position here. Memphis Depay, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Pinches it off him. And it's Gullit. That's the end of the first 45. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Featuring our guest performers today.
The second period is on the way. Ajax not having the rob of the green at the moment. They are trailing. And he's being shifted off it. Jude. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
India clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's had a shot! And it's in! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this?
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And this is Schneider. Very nice. It's Schneider! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more. Ajax are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
India appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that could set him on his way. Oh, shooting chance! Tremendous from Gerrard! A finish right from the top draw! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, the ball was there to be hit, Peter, but wow, even so, that's never easy. Everything has to be...
Big chance! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Ajax are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Neymar. Now it's Forlan. Silvestre. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Gerrard! Smash and save. Really good save, that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Substitution on the field.
India get their fourth quarter.
Number 18,
Ajax have the chance to go the other way.
coming on the field. Number 15.
And it's Luis Suarez. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Serginho. Substitution in progress.
Ajax perhaps contemplating their next change here. Jordi Alba, he's shifting through the gears here. the most accurate pass. It's Neymar! He's kept it out just. It's their second corner of the game. Jordi Alba. And the shot! So, third corner of the game. India are looking to go forward now. That's a lovely pass. Owen. And it's Gerrard. Vieira. Chance here to counter. And Adams. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Oyarzabal. And this is Owen. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And yes, it's there! Just cruising! They are cruising! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that, and that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's...
Luis Suarez! Luis Suarez! It's a beauty!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Ajax are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mbappe and Jamal. He's a sharp little ball here. Desai with the foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Shifted it to the flank. Jordi Alba delivers. That's an excellent interception. Ajax leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. He's got away. Tries to pass it through. Well, that looks a decent... It's Luis Suarez! And that's a good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Ajax are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Oh, that's fabulous. Look at the space. And the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Rodri. Pull it. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's having a good look here, looking to widen the gap even further here. Pull it! Oh, brilliant stop from Oblak!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Good ball, good take. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Luis Suarez. Dani Olmo. Juve.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bonucci. Pull it. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
That has ended up in no man's land. Pullet is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Serginho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Quickly taken, back where it came from. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Now, can they get a chance for a shot? And it's in! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Over to the right flank. And it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yamal. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Knocks it out wide. Pau Kubasi gets a foot in here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Yamal. He has found a way through. Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Neymar pinches it off him. Plenty to aim at here. Big chance, corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Mbappe. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. So, your views on the first half?
Ajax have done well to this point. At times I find myself struggling to work out just who's down to 10. That's testament to how adaptable they've been. I think if they can keep playing like this, Peter, it might just hold out.
Ajax are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And he's being shifted off it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Schneider's cross. Dani Olmo. Oh, they can break here. Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. And he's running through. Luis Suarez! It's hit the upright. Oh, but this time, surely! It's a goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game, everything seems...
And Pullet! Boy, he struck that clean. Made out to the left flank.
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the...
And the shot! And he couldn't finish.
Dani Olmo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Jupe, spread out to the left. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Pacho played out wide. And here's Azar. Well, that is one way to stop him. Rodri is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. No, that's been intercepted. Pacho. And it's Hullet. And here's he'll try from distance! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Substitution for Ajax, number 11.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 22, Schneider. Number 5,
Desai picks it up from the goal kick.
Field. Number 21,
Robson, good driving run.
Number 15, Perez.
Robson!
Number 6,
Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Robson really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are other options, you know.
Vermeer, some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the pass is intercepted. Distributed tidily, and it's quick to return it. Goes for a shot! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Manchester United cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter.
He's having a hit! Oh, he's been caught napping!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Substitution for Ajax, number 9, Suarez. Number
Vermeer.
16, Rodri.
Passing is crisp
Coming
and
on the
sharp.
field,
And
number
he is
23.
deftly... Oh, he's having a goal! Mo Salah! Sensational! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Well, how's that for a class finish? Ajax go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter...
Tries a shot! Knocks it into space. Oh, that was vital. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mohamed Salah. Now it's Lopez. Tries to play it through. And he plays one. Tries one from range! And that is wildly off target. Pass somewhat off target. Serginho. Barcola wants to run onto this. Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Mbappe. Barcola
has been indicated.
Zanetti does really well to win the ball there. Oh, what has happened here? And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Ajax presented with a golden opportunity here. This further to improve their cause. Oh no, he's managed to miss it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Ajax can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride.
Is only permitted in designated
Ajax
areas within
may
these
not have
grounds.
finished...